right, one of our player of the weeks is here with me now. It is Northern Colorado senior guard Hannah Simental. Hannah, first of all, not only did you post 50 points and a pair of wins in the Big Sky's first ever Summit League Challenge this past weekend, but you also managed to record 17 points, the team high in your conference opener last night against Montana. How have you been able to play lights out?
I mean, honestly, I have to give it all the glory to God because there's no possible way I could make it through any of this without him. But also just the support from my teammates and the coaches and my parents. I put in a lot of work over the summer. So I'm just really glad that it's paying off for my team and we're getting some dubs. Like that's ultimately all I care about, whether I have 0 points or 17. I just want the W. So honestly, just without everybody's support, like it wouldn't have happened. So
Take me through your game-winning three to put you past Denver in the final 2 seconds of the game this last weekend.
Oh my gosh, it was such a great moment. The game before against ORU, I actually had missed a three. That would have helped us a lot. But I was just really excited to get that opportunity. I mean, when you're a basketball player, like you want to be in those moments. And we called the timeout, and Coach Matteo drew up the play for me to get the ball and for Delaney to set the screen. And I saw the rim and I saw an inch and I let it go. And as soon as I let it go, I was like, that's going in. And it was just a great moment. I mean, probably one of my favorite moments around my career. It's just so fun hitting those kind of shots, celebrating with your team, and then on top of that, getting the win. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything more.
What kind of confidence did not only this last weekend give you and your team, but also your conference opening win against the Lady Grizz moving forward into the rest of conference play?
That game against DU was huge for us. Like we needed that win to break our losing streak and head into conference again. And I think that it was such a huge win for us and our team morale. And then going into the Montana game, we started a little bit flat that first half, but we stayed locked in, we stick to the game plan, and we really came together and we were able to get that. And that was even bigger for us. And I just hope we can keep the momentum going against Montana State tomorrow.
What will be the secret to keeping that momentum going?
Our preparation has been huge this year. I think our coaching staff does a great job getting us ready with the scout. How often we go through other people's stuff, but not only that, but focusing on us too. And we'll watch film, we'll clean stuff up from the night before to fix what we need to do better as a team. And then in game moments, we're always talking about adjustments. At halftime, we're always like, all right, what do we need to do? What can we do better? And it's just very, I would say, moment oriented. So it's never going to be the same thing in the huddle. It's definitely going to adjust throughout the game. And that's something you can count on, Delaney to chime in, Gabby to chime in. I mean, everybody's contributing. And I think that's why we're special.
Hannah, tell me about where your love for basketball first started and tell me about you as an overall human.
Growing up, I actually did basketball really young, and then I decided to do dance. So my mom did theater and ballet, so I kind of went that direction. And I broke some hearts because my whole family's a basketball family. So my brother plays, my sister plays, and my dad played. So when I decided to do ballet, everyone was a little bit disappointed. But I mean, my family, they're so supportive. My dad built me a ballet bar in my room. He started reading books to learn the terminology. And then I actually did a basketball camp I think my fifth grade year going into middle school. And I was like, wow, this is fun. I was like, this is so competitive. Like, this is fun. And I love dance. And it's just so different. I mean, obviously, but I missed that everyday competitiveness and like the grind of getting better. And I saw that in my siblings. Even when I did dance, I would still go to the gym with them. And so I think I just missed that. And I went back to basketball. And I honestly think the love for the game grew as I got to grow up with my siblings and watch them play. Especially when my sister left for college, I got really close to my brother, and all we would do is play one-on-one in the basement. We would go outside and play all the time. So my love for the game definitely came from them and watching them play. And then coming into my own identity in college, I would say, and even in high school, I started to take it a lot more seriously. But my foundation is through Jesus Christ, and throughout my family, that has been the whole thing. So through ups and downs and everything, that is really who makes me who I am. I don't want to just be, a great basketball player. I want to be a great person, a great friend, a great daughter. And I want to leave my mark, not just as a great basketball player, but people watch me and they see him. So that's like a huge part of my identity. But I would say like things that I like to do, I used to play the piano a lot, but then I ended up like quitting piano lessons, but I still play. So when I go home, I like to play the piano. I'm a singer. You can't tell now because of my voice, but I do love to sing. I used to do choir and theater. I actually used to do plays when I was younger, a lot like my mom. So I'm really creative, like off the court. I have a lot of like different things and hobbies. I mean, if you ask my siblings, are like Hannah probably played every sport and did every hobby you could ever imagine. Um, so I don't know. I have a lot of passions, but I just know that at the end of the day, I just want to be a good person. So and my parents have definitely engraved that in me.
You have put that on full display, Hannah. I mean, you are fantastic. Tell me your one favorite song that you like to sing and or play on the piano.
I recently, when I went home for break, I learned a song on the piano by Taylor Swift. It's called Back to December. I really just like it. Yes, I
That is my favorite Taylor Swift song.
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm ready to hear that live.
Okay, so I learned that when I went home over like that August break. But if I were to like have to choose a song to sing, it would probably be like it's called, oh gosh, what is it called? I know I'm not the only one by Sam Smith. It's a really sad song, but I just really like his vocals and singing it. It's definitely my shower song for sure.
I cannot wait to hear this. We are jotting this down in the calendar. Hannah
Oh gosh.
Simental. You know what? Maybe we have you on live at the Big Sky
Oh
Baseball
no,
Tournament.
please
Maybe
no.
we get a piano there. I would love to see it. That is so cool, Hannah. Last question. We'll revert it back to basketball here, but moving forward into conference play, what's the mindset for you and the Bears?
I definitely think just growing on this momentum and just making our adjustments individually. I mean, we have just gotten so much tougher throughout the season. And we know that every conference game isn't going to come easy. I mean, that's the beauty in the Big Sky. It's really anybody's game. It's pretty wide open for anyone. And I think that's what's so exciting. But just taking it game by game, locking into one game at a time, not looking forward to the next, and just really focusing on, all right, who do we have tonight? What do we need to do? And just executing that as a team. And hopefully it'll work out for us.
Well, I'm hoping it works out for you guys too. Thank you so much, Hannah. I'm so excited to see what you continue to do for the Bears, and best of luck this weekend.
Thank you so much.